Hey everybody, it is time for a new laser cut project. In this video we're going to create this wonderful laser cut beach house. I will be using the LaserPecker LX2 for this one. If you did not see my video on this machine, check it out over here. Wonderful machine. And if you want to know where to find the design of this one, check out the description of my video. I will put a link in there where you can find it on Creative Fabrica. So let's go. So what I often do is I will put these aluminium sheets underneath the laser to protect the bed. Otherwise this will be damaged. But this will cause for a lot of flare-ups because of the shiny surface. So I have spray painted these black. And now it's no longer reflective. So the flare-ups will be reduced to almost zero. So let me put this underneath. Like this. To protect the bed. Now I can put in the slat and then I can put on the material to cut. So this will work much better than only putting these aluminium sheets underneath. So next up, let me get the design and we can start cutting out all the parts. So let me get to the design. These are the first parts. And there's a few more parts which didn't fit on the working area. So let me see. I have set the speed for the engraving to 800 millimeters a second, 70%. And the cutting I have set to 40 millimeters a second, 85%. And then 2 passes. Let me see. It will take 21 minutes roughly to finish all these parts. So the next parts, I have changed the speed settings to 10 millimeters a second, 70% power, 1 pass. The engraving I have left the same. So let me start. Here we go. So all the parts are cut. You can see them here behind me. I did change the setting to 10 millimeters a second, 70% power. Initially I wanted to do 2 passes and the parts just came out nicer when doing 1 pass. So that turned out great. I also will be using this one. These are acrylic paint markers. I bought this set at a local store. Cost around €9. And you can see there are many colors in this set. I will use a few of these, and these work very well on plywood. And I will be using these for the smaller parts where I need to fill in the certain colors. And for the rest I will be using regular acrylic paint. Already selected the colors. So next up let's make sure we paint all these parts. I'm ready for painting. You can see the different colors that this needs to be. I've got these acrylic markers I will use. Also this one, this is from Amsterdam acrylic paint, and also I've got other brands as well. So I've selected the colors already. Now let me see which parts I need to paint. The smaller ones I think I will be using the acrylic marker. Let's see how this works. And then the larger parts I will use a brush like this. As you can see, this really works very well, these acrylic markers. Again, especially for smaller parts. That works great. And with these markers you have less chance of getting paint on the sides of the parts. And this one dries very quick. So that's the first part. I will need to do these ones. Let's see, I need to do these ones as well, these sides. It's really easy to use these markers. Another one ready. Now let me see, what more do I need? I've got this one, the door, and also the windows. Only one side because this one will be fixed to the building. And the door frame, I should say. Okay, now let me see. I need to do all these ones, and this one I need to do. Let me check here. I move it like this. Oh, all these small pieces I also need to do. And this one, I think. Now I need to do all these, only one side. This one. Red, so I need to paint these ones red. This one and this one will be on top. And I think I will make this one white as well. This one will be wood. This one needs to be red as well. So this one. Okay. Let's see, I need to paint this one. This one needs to be red, white, and so on. So let me see if I can paint this one using this. That's why I like these paint markers. Can do it very accurately. Stay within the lines. Now the white one. This is much easier than using a brush. Okay, like this. Now let me see. The tree, I will do this color. And the leaves, I will do this color. This is also the same color, but I think that's strange. So I will make it green. Let me get a brush. And I want to thin this one, so I will put a little bit of water here. Now I need to paint the sides of these, and I will use this color. I will do only one coat, so very thin. Clean these lines. These are engraved in there. Now this one. Get the color on there. The roof needs to be white, so this one I will paint white. And I think that's it. The rest is brown. I will need to do several layers. So I will let this dry, then I can do another coat. So now that all the parts are painted, let me put these away. I will glue everything together. So we'll get this one in the end. Yes, let me start with the frame on the bottom. So these ones, I need to glue them in here. I can hold them like this, and then I can use some activator for my super glue. So let me start with these ones first. Let me hold it straight. Make sure that I won't move this one, otherwise it will be glued to the table. So this one is in place now. I can move it a little bit. Let me see if it's straight. And it is. I can use this one. This is square, so this is okay. Let me get the other one as well. you go. Put it in. Then I need to glue the ladder in here. Let me do so. This one needs to go in here. A little bit of activator. The tree will be here, but I will do this the final stage. Now I need to glue this in place. These ones. Like so. Hold it tight, like this. Let me use a little bit of activator. And we've got the first part of the house ready. Now I need to glue these pieces in place. This will be the front. And these will be the sides. Let me see, it will go this way. Now I can put these together. Put them in here. Hold it together, put some activator on there, also over here. So now I've got this one ready. I can put the roof on, like this. So let me put some glue over here. Oh. This one needs to go in here. Now these railings, this one needs to go here. So let me glue this one in. Okay. And on here, we need to get this one like this. And I need to get these things on there. Check. That's good. Like this. Like this. So it's beginning to get shape. Let me put this one on there. That's why I engraved this one. You can see where you need to put it. Like this. Now, windows. It's one side, and the other side as well. This one also. The door, let me see. I need to put this one on here. So let me get this frame on there. like this, the door. Now I need to put this here. Exactly on the other one. So let me glue this one in place as well. Now on the back of this one, let me check over here. So on the second line in the middle. So let me do this one first. Like this. Now glue these ones in place. Okay, now I need to put it here, the second one. So let me glue it on, like so. Now let me see, I need to put this one here, so I can glue this one as well, put it there. Now I need to do all these lines. Then we have this one. Let me glue this one in place. And I really like this one. Very fun to do. And again, there are several of these models in this file, so I think I will create more of these. But let me know what you think about it. Do you like this one? I will show you this up close on the other camera as well. So I've got it ready. I will show you this in a minute, but this one I really like. It is a nice project, pretty simple to create. It took me, I think, 40 minutes cutting time on the LaserPecker LX2, which is a wonderful machine. Then I painted all the parts. This one, it worked really well. The acrylic markers, I will use this more in the future for sure, because this is really nice to do the very small and intricate parts. You get much more control than using a brush. So we went from this one I downloaded from Creative Fabrica, and there are more in the design. Let me show you. You can see other models as well. I created the middle one, so this one. But there are more, and I think I will create the other ones as well in the future, because I really like this one. Now let me show you what it looks like. This is the final result. Let me focus a little bit. Let me see if I can put it in front of my face. You can see it turned up really nice. All around, full color, and pretty easy to assemble. And the result, I think, is really nice. You can put these on a shelf and create all these little houses, these beach houses. You can make it your own color, of course, but I tried to get the color similar to the original one. I think that's the easiest way. But again, you can create your own color scheme. Let me know if you like this one. If you want to create this one, I will put a link in the description of my video where you can find it. It is on Creative Fabrica. I've got a subscription, and then you can download everything you want. So this is really nice for laser engraving and cutting. So if you like this project, let me know, give it a thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe to my channel, and I really hope to see you in the next video. Bye bye.